Good evening. Welcome to, you got it, Mary is the new evangelization.com. Tonight, I'm going after Mr. Glen Beck. Glen Beck has completely dissed the movie Noah. I just saw his video on YouTube, and he's making fun of Noah. Part 1 and Part 2. He's totally making fun of the movie, laughing about it, joking, and he's actually funny. He's making me laugh too, but he's missing it. He's totally missing it. Okay? He's like, oh, Noah's trying to kill his whole family. Noah wasn't trying to kill his whole family. Noah thought God was trying to kill all of humanity, which it says in the Bible, okay? And Noah was humble enough to think that, you know what, his family's got problems too. So Noah had a little doubts here and there, but he was obedient to what God asked him to do. That doesn't mean he understood completely, why God was asking him, but he was obedient. And how come these guys that are so critical, after Noah came Abraham, who was going to kill his son, Isaac. Okay, and the very last minute, he stopped. The very last minute, Noah didn't kill those kids. He was not happy to kill those kids. That's what I'm saying. These people, Glen Beck, listen, this is the second thing you've done. And I don't even watch you that much. And the other time I was watching you, you're saying, dear God, please kill Putin. Okay? Yeah, and so I'm going to listen to you about anything spiritual or biblical when you're praying for God to kill somebody. Okay? I'm sorry. You're funny, you do a lot of courageous things, but you're really, your discernment lately has been way off kilter. Okay, I'm telling you right now, what he did about those rock men comes from the Book of Enoch. The Watchers, they felt sorry for Adam and Eve. They asked God if they could come down to help human beings who had rejected God, turned away from God. So, um, sympathy for Adam and Eve. You have sympathy for Adam and Eve. I have sympathy for Adam and Eve, right? Okay, that doesn't mean what they did was right. So, these Watchers, they had sympathy for Adam and Eve. They come down. So, according to Aronofsky, these guys, the people, the human beings on the earth were so wicked they turned on these angels who were trying to help them. Okay, and so they were disgusted with the human race, how wicked they were. So that's why they were helping Noah, because they were like, yeah, bring it on, man. And they repented. These angels repented for rebelling against God. So, you don't know really what you're talking about. You're making it sound funny because you're not educated in regards to the different stories associated with Noah that come from books that aren't necessarily just canonical books in the Bible. The Book of Enoch. There's other books that talk about the flood. So he's drawing upon these other traditions, and he's putting a story together that we know a little bit about. I thought Noah was very loving. He was very compassionate towards his sons, towards the girl that he took in. He even tried to save another girl who was destined to be killed in that flood. But she got stuck in a he had to make some incredible decisions. Okay, he tried to raise his family the right way, tried to teach them. If God told you to save all the animals, wouldn't you think the animals were worthy to be saved? Of course you would. So, and then Glenn Beck's like, oh, he, dropped the seed and all the trees grew and there's wood for the ark. Hey, according to that movie, that seed came from Eden. that Methuselah had a seed that came from the Garden of Eden. How did he get it? I don't know. But that's pretty clever if you ask me. How in the world are they going to get all the wood to build the ark? God had to provide that wood. So Methuselah gives Noah a seed from Eden, and it miraculously sprouts up trees all over the place that they used for building the ark. And these giants, the watchers, helped them build the ark. Okay, bottom line is they didn't pronounce God's name back in Noah's day. The Creator. Hello, very appropriate. So I don't want to hear it. There was not one swear word in that whole movie. Any reference to sex was only to have a child. So they were affirming God's design for sexuality. They were not profaning. There was a clear distinction between good and evil. The offspring of Cain, who, Jesus referred to, I know your father's the devil, right? And then the offspring of Adam through Seth, were they were they were the last ones of that bloodline. And God told them, don't intermarry, don't intermingle with, the tainted bloodline. I mean, it's very thought provoking. Okay? So, Glen Beck, listen, you need to take it to another level spiritually before you start talking all about scripture and the Bible and, spirituality. I mean, I'm not saying you don't believe in God, okay? You obviously do. But you are certainly, not consistent when it comes to wanting God to kill Putin and, trashing on Noah like you did. I don't, you're entitled to your own opinion. All I'm saying is other people see it differently. So, if you can't respect the fact that other believers see Noah in a different light than you do, then, brother, it's America.